Hey guys, this is Ant for Games to Find, and today I'm back with another Minecraft tutorial, and this one's going to be on Smeltery, on the Smeltery in Tinker's Construct. Okay, so a Smeltery, if you don't know, is this thing right here. Okay, and what this is used for is creating the parts for tools and weapons. So basically what you do is, say if you want to, well actually it doesn't have to be tools and just weapons, you can use it for creating ingots as well. So if you got an an ingot cast, if you just pop it in there in the casting table, just right click this faucet here, what it'll do is drain the molten iron in there and create a cast, and there you go, and you've just earned a iron ingot, although you can't tell, but there it is. It's like a normal iron ingot, which is really handy. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go through the creating process, and then after I'll teach how to make a cast for the ingots. Okay, so first thing we want is a smeltery controller, a seared tank, some seared bricks, seared glass, which is optional, but I'll go over that later. We need some smeltery drains, seared faucets, and casting table, and also casting basin, which is used for making iron blocks or molten whatever you've got in there. It will create a block of it. So if I just let this dry, here I've got 46. Okay, so 47, these are iron blocks. I'll just throw one down. There you go. So I'll just go over creating it now. So what first thing you need to do is create a 3x3 area on the floor. Okay, so this is the base of your smeltery. So if I just select the seared bricks, here we go, and just place them down like this. The next thing we want to get is a smeltery controller, which is one of these. So if I just place it in the middle, so that's a drain, I want the controller, here we go, place that in the middle, and then just place the seared tank, which will contain your lava, next to it. You can see it's not on. This is because we haven't completed the bottom layer really. So if we just put it down like this, you can fill in these corners, but I don't. Okay, once we've done that, you can see it's working because this smelter controller has just lit up. Okay, so once we've done that, we'll just create another layer of this, and we'll leave these ones empty because we're going to put some glass in there. If we just fill this one up and this one up, just come out of it. Okay, so if we just get some seared tank, so seared glass, and just shift right click to place that like this, so we've got it all the way around. As I say, these are optional, but it's just so you can see how much you've got in there really, rather than having to right click this. So if we just get a bucket of lava, if I can select it, there we go, and just right click on this seared tank, you can see it's filling up. And if we go to the controller, you can see there's your lava supply there. So if we just keep filling that up, this will eventually fill up, but we'll just leave this for now. Okay, so once you've done that, we want to fill it. So we're going to fill it with molten gold. We're going to fill it with gold to create these casts, ingot casts. So if we just shift click the block of gold, so that will fill that, all of these. And of course, the higher you stack this, like if I did another 5 layers, I'll be able to add more blocks and ingots into here, and then add more molten or whatever you're smelting. So in my case it'd be molten gold. So if we just forward this to when it's completely melted. There we go. As you can see, molten gold there, and if we look inside, there's molten gold as well. So what you don't want to do is fall in here. I'll just put it to survive. Oh yeah, survival. And if I just jump in here, there we go. If I just come out, we come out that, it's just somehow. What's this on top? Blood. Yeah, there you go. You've got a layer of blood on top, which is not really what you want. Plus, and obviously it takes hearts away, which is going to damage you. So once that has melted, what we want to do is create our drains. So I'm going to create two, one for the basin and one for the table, casting table. So if we just delete these, so break them, it doesn't matter, this isn't going to flow anywhere. Just create the drains like this, and then we get the faucets and just place them there. And then what we want to do now is just break these two, and on one of them we want the casting basin to create the blocks, and then next to it we want the casting table to create the casts and weapon parts and that. So if we want to create a ingot cast, what we do is simply get the ingot, right click the casting table so it goes in there, and then if we just right click the faucet, what we'll do is create a gold cast of the ingot, and we just right click that and then right click the ingot cast. We've got this, which is your ingot cast. Okay, so to create the iron ingot, if that's what we want to make, all we do is we have to get rid of this. So we could either just right click this and keep emptying the block until it's all gone, or if we just if we just get rid of the controller, it will completely empty it, and then we'll have to put this back. We'll just refill it, the controller with blocks of iron, and if I just forward this till it's completely melted. Okay, so it's all completely smelted into here. We've got molten iron, and if we just right click this faucet right here, it will empty the molten iron into this cast and then create an iron ingot like that. You can't really see it because I've already got 56, but again it's created the iron ingot like this. And again, if I just right click the blocks, just get rid of these, and then when that's completely filled up and dried and hardened, it might take some time. Here we go. I've got an iron block. Now you can do this with quite a bit of materials. I know you can do it with the ender pearls. You can smelt ender pearls and just create ender blocks. And obviously you don't have to have one. You can have like all of these sides with basins, all of these with casting tables, and obviously you don't have to have them on the floor either. If this was higher, I could have had these there and just put the casting table and basin on this layer instead of in the floor. Okay, so that's this tutorial done on Smelteries. If you did like it, then please leave a like, comment if you've got any questions, and subscribe. I will leave the recipe for all these in the description, so be sure to check that if you want to know the recipes. And thanks for watching.